Hello, welcome to this Clash of Code stream. Let's launch the first Clash. So there's a road with two lines, a length n. Each character of the two lines is either a dash for no coin or C for coin. You can start on any lane, and at any point you must move forward on one of the lanes. This means you can only get one coin even if both lanes have coins on the same index. You are to output the maximum amount of coins possible after completing the run. So in other words, we must output the number of positions where there is at least one C. Right? So okay, let me do NAB equals open, which will load the first three lines. I mean all the lines, and then we will do what? Print some let's do A equals C or C equals B. We will go off this later. For A, B in zip A, B. This should work. Okay, and then we can do what? We can do n minus the positions where they don't match. And so this is C, A is not equal C, and C is not equal to B. Right, why is this wrong? Right, because this needs to be an integer. Okay, but I don't remember what was my solution before that. Right, this is 60, so this is the most obvious solution, which this person has submitted, I guess. But thing you can do 1 minus this, that should be shorter. Right, this is 58, and then let me see the ASCII table so that we can do some comparisons. So we are really interested in the dash and a new line, which are both less than C. So if it's not equal to C, then that's the same as it's less than C. And then what? Can we go off this any shorter? I think we can load this right here now. So this is 56. Here we need 3 items though. We need to discard the first. No, because the first line is too short for this to work. Hold on, is there like zip with zip longest? Something like this. There's no way this would be shorter. Right, I guess there's not. Maybe we could so my other solution was 56, right? What if I do a slice here? That's 54. Wait. It has to be shorter to assign this to a variable, right? Like this. And then you zip over the X here. It's 54, which is the same as the slicing here. Okay. Okay, I don't know. It probably won't get any shorter. Yeah, I'm submitting this. Unfortunately, none of the other players shared their code. Okay, this is more useful. We can see the whole table at once. Right. This person shared the code, but it doesn't work. Okay, I don't really feel like waiting for the rest because the clash was kind of easy, so So let's go to a new one. Okay, this person wanted to show the code. It's in C, and I guess it makes sense. Let's play again. Okay. Okay, let's start the next clash. Alright, so what do we have here? So the input can contain any character. Why is even 1 and odd is 0? It's such a like annoying choice. Right, but the index starts at 1, so these two actually like cancel each other and it's normal. Okay, only alphabet characters are converted, so that means that there can be other characters, but they... Well, okay, I thought that they would stay unchanged, but they don't, so they just get removed entirely. How do we do this? Let me just print the result right away, and then we can join over the characters, and we do what? We do C modulo 2 for C in map or over input. Right, but only if C in range, whatever the range is. Wait, can it be like, I guess it can be capitalized or not. Yeah, okay. So we need to do like lower, and then if it's in the range, whatever the range is. Okay, we should do upper because this is... Alright, so 65 to 91. But we need... we need upper here. Okay, and we need strength, so let's not do this actually. But let's do... is it sep equals empty string. Oh, now why is this wrong? Wait, why is there like expected? I thought we were supposed to convert to ones and zeros. Let me read it again. It's so that if the index of the character is even, it is represented by 1, and if it's not 0. Yeah, so what? Do we need to I don't understand this. The index of the character in the alphabet is even. Okay, I understand the first step. So index of A is 1, so we map it to 0. Index of 2 is 1, so B is 2, so we map it to 1. But why is then the output 1? Am I dumb? I guess I'm dumb because people are understanding the task. And then all the character in the alphabet is even. Oh, I totally missed this sentence. Output the decimal value of the found binary number. Okay. Now, what the heck? So I guess we do int of this. We join this after all, and we parse it as an binary int. Okay, this needs to be a string though. Alright, and I guess this is this needs to be flipped, right? So 1 minus, what's wrong with my keyboard? Okay. But I think that we can do better than this. We should probably do like, okay, what is we are doing upper, right? So it's after at the at sign and before the left bracket. Okay, and also here we don't map this. We don't map the art for C in input. It could work. Now, what's wrong? So in input we convert it to the uppercase. We check that it is between these two characters. Okay. Conditions should be like this. Now the question is, if we can do this without the parsing. So let me just try this on the line below. Should be doing something like sum and we should be doing c times 2 to the power of I for IC enumerate, and here we do here we do what? We do 1 minus or C for C in input. This is much longer already. Upper. Okay, maybe we don't need the upper and we just need to do. How does one check for whether the character is a letter is alpha? I don't need alnum. Wait, I did. Is alpha. Okay, just a method on the string. That's good. So this is 73, and this would be C dot is alpha. And this is much shorter, right? It's the shortest Python yet, which is good. Okay. Can we make this any shorter though? Or let's see. Not sure. Probably not. Let me submit this. And let me show the code. So there is a very long JavaScript that only works sometimes. What's the issue here? Right. I think the issue is it only works for lowercase. Yeah, they iterate over the characters, and then wait. it doesn't work at all because they're only checking like the index, but they don't check if it's actually in here. So they always either append 1 or 0. Okay. Now what is this Ruby? Can I read this? Okay. So put string, which string? All this. Alright. So it gets string, converts it to lowercase, and replaces anything that's not a letter with empty string. Converts this to characters, or like gets an array or a list of characters, and then it maps this function over it. The function has an argument v, and for the v you do the ordinal number of v, then you like assert whether it's odd, and if it is, you put 0 here, otherwise you put 1, then you join it, which I guess implicitly converts these to strings, and then you convert that to an integer in base 2. Okay, so this was like really easy to read actually, even though I don't know Ruby. I mean, I know some of the functions here and you know the syntax for a lambda function, but I would not be able to write this and put it this way. Okay, do we have any more submissions? Surprisingly, not many people are using Python. I don't know what's the deal with that. Okay, so I will do 2 more, I guess, and then call it a day. Okay, let's go. Right, more people are joining as we go. Now this is a nice and short description. Given the value n, you need to give the sum of all positive integers smaller or equal to n that are divisible by 3 or 5, but be aware that numbers like 15 should not be double counted. Okay, this should be very easy actually. So this is like n divided by 3 plus n divided by 5 minus n divided by 15. No. Why is that wrong? What's the first case? 3. And the expected value is 3. Why? Sum. Oh, it should be the sum. Right. Is there a formula for this, or do I have to actually iterate over it? I think there is a formula, right? But you just use the formula for the sum of the first and first natural numbers, but you just scale it up. But I'm not sure this would be shorter here. Let me first try the naive solution. So that's sum x for x in range n plus 1. So we would do end of input plus 1 if what x divided by 3 so if it's not true that this is bigger than 0 and x modulo 5 is also bigger than 0, so 1 minus this, right? This is not correct. So there's some x in the range if it's not true that it's not divisible by either, in which case it should be true that at least one works. Oh, this doesn't work. Let me put this into my clipboard. And then we will try to implement the formula solution. So let me just store the value of n and then do I do this as a lambda function? I guess I do. Lambda of x equals x times how do we do this? I think you do n divided by x then you do times n divided by x minus 1 and then divided by 2, but then you need to multiply this with x. The answer should be f of 3 plus f of 5 minus f of 15. And that doesn't work. Okay. Wait, there should be a plus here. Am I right? Yeah. That was a stupid mistake. Okay, but this feels rather long. Yeah, there's a 57 Python. So let's not do this. Let me delete this and do print sum of x for x in range this plus 1 3 is bigger than 0, or x modulo 5 is bigger than 0. Why is this wrong? Okay, let me do not instead of sum, I will just print the numbers. Okay, this what am I doing? It should be less than 1. Okay, now we sum this. Okay, this works, but it's too long. So we need to negate this. So we do 1 minus, and then we do this is it's less than 1. The negation of that is that it is greater than 0. Okay, I see the issue actually. It needs to be like this. Wow, but this is still a bit long compared to this solution. So, can you shorten this condition? Trying to think of any tricks. I don't think you can omit this +1 here. It fails everything. Can you negate like this here? Okay, this was the trick. So now we have a 59. Just not the worst. I see there's a 63 solution submitted. Wait, is it shorter to just multiply by this? So this is a 59, right? So you do something like 1 minus and then this expression. No, that's also 59, but I bet you don't need to do it like this. I bet you can do the bitwise not trick and then times x. Okay, we have one too many parents here. Why doesn't this work? Okay, so this is it, but I don't see an improvement here. There's almost no time left actually. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's submit this and let's investigate this 57. Wow, I forgot you can do this. And you could make it even shorter by asserting that this is less than 1, changing the condition to less than 1. Okay, and then maybe you could even put it here. Okay. Wow. Okay, what's the other solutions? Okay, this is the like naive solution or the most obvious one. You can always replace equal to 0 with less than 1 in these cases, if you know the value is non-negative. Okay, this is similar. This is the combination of my solution and the solution we've just seen. You can save this space here, actually, and you can save these two brackets. You don't need them at all. If you include them, this creates a list, and if you omit them, it creates an iterator. But the sum function consumes both, so it doesn't matter. Okay, let me see this Ruby solution. Yeah, I mean pretty obvious. Pretty self-explanatory. Now this Lua solution. Okay, Lua uses the Formula 1 because like there's no sum function, so you would have to iterate over it, and then it will be a bit longer. Alright. Yeah, this makes sense. This is what I was trying to do in Python, but obviously in Python it was inferior. Now, quite a long Python solution, not really golfed at all. Like all the white space and like a ternary conditional ternary. It's never a good idea in Python in terms of golfing. And then okay, then let me start a new game. Let's start the clash. Okay, short description again. I like to see that. You are given a positive integer in decimal representation. You need to convert this integer to its binary representation. Reverse the binary digits and then convert back to decimal representation. Is there a shortcut? Is there a trick to this? Not sure. So what? We do print. So what's the last step? So it's int of so we convert n to binary. So that's this. Reverse the strings. And let me also include this here actually. Now I think that there's the 0b suffix, right? So we actually need to start at the third position. Right, but we need to start at it, so it's one here, I guess. Yeah. That probably doesn't get much shorter than this. I mean, you could alias it, but that's not worth it. You could alias input, but that's not worth it. So let's submit this and share the code. What is this solution? It's like very weird. It's like kind of what I did, but there's some weird operations. So instead of like slicing once, they slice once and then they slice again. Also the bin function converts to string, and then they wrap it in a call to an str function, which does nothing. It converts string to itself. and then the rest is obvious. Okay, and also we have a matching Python here. This is byte by byte, the same as mine. Also we have very long Python. Why is this in French? Wait, are the task descriptions localized? I guess they are, right? That's cool. It's really sad that they had the best solution, but they didn't go with it, so this is the short. I assumed it's the shortest formula, but there's this white space, there's this like assignment to an auxiliary variable instead of just printing it right away, and also obviously all the comments. Good, and then let me check out the Ruby solutions. Alright, I actually might be able to write this because it's so like intuitive. Yeah, get string, convert to integer, convert back to string in base 2, reverse to integer, and then okay. Why is this Ruby longer though? Alright, so first of all it uses the putS function where this guy used p. I'm not actually sure what the difference is, but I think I know what the difference is. The p expects a string, right? Which this is, but the putS first converts to string and then prints. Also not sure what this exclamation mark is about. And also the call, the argument here doesn't need the parents around it, so that's good. We have a new Lua solution in the meantime. Okay, so they assign an empty string to S, and they assign the input to N. If you add the 0, like integer 0 to a string, it will be converted to an integer. And then yeah, you just do the conversion like manually here. That's cool. Okay, anyway, I will end the stream here.